we are back with another stream. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all night going? I know it's a little late. We sparking a little late. I mean, I kind of always be on here late, not gonna lie. But I think this is our first Wellness Wednesday. So that's going down in the books. And the replay will be available inside the Patreon. Um, so yeah, before we get into it, y'all, why y'all let me? What I said last time. Don't let me get overly lit on stream. Like, why y'all get? Child, took like 48 days to recover. I'm not gonna hold you. Don't let it happen again. Like, I need somebody to tell me, like, chill. But no, we had a time. A time was had. So it was that, and I wasn't here yesterday, but I'm here today. So you know, you know. Today's all that counts. The present is all that matters. So if you tuning in, if you're watching the replay, we are about to get into Wellness Wednesday. So I did ask y'all on Instagram and Facebook what exactly do y'all want to tap into today, and nobody responded. So we just gonna go with my flow. We're gonna do what I got planned to do. That's what we're gonna do. And then let me know in the comments how that worked for you. And what you might want to see upcoming next week. And we can do it that way. So, we're going to start off with a little bit of breath work. I do want to send y'all home with, talking about send y'all home, tapping into my teacher me. I'm going to send y'all home with one journaling prompt, at least one. And yeah, that's really going to be the gist of it. Then I wanted to talk a little bit about wellness. But first, we're going to start with these breaths. Now, mind you, I just ate, had a lovely dinner. Hit the spot. That's why it's so late. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get up in a half hour. I'm going to get on there. But we made it, though. And when I get off here, it's giving. Like, I want to say it's giving go to sleep. But you already know how my mom be at night. Like, I be up at night, super nocturnal. But we're going to see. I'm going to lay down and see what happens. But we're going to jump right into it. We're going to start with some breaths. It's giving. Let's start with some fire breaths. Excuse me. Ooh. I like some cold water. And I drink room temperature water a lot of the times. But it's only when you get that cold water do you realize why water needs to be cold. That should be amazing. But anyways, we're going to start with some fire breaths. So if you are not familiar with fire breaths, they focus mostly on your stomach, on your gut, and they connect to, in terms of the chakra, the root chakra, your sacral chakra and solar plexus chakra. Needs lower chakras are related to safety, security, creation, creativity, reproductivity, and things of that nature. So you're going to be breathing into your stomach, breathing in deeply, blowing up like a balloon. Excuse me, I'm going to twist it up. Inflating yourself like a balloon. You're going to take 3 deep breaths, breathe it in through your nose, release it through your mouth. And then on that last breath, well, after those 3 breaths, we're going to do an inhale, and we'll start the fire breaths from there. So 3 deep breaths, and then we'll start the fire breaths. In through the nose. Last one. Now, let us start with the 3 deep breaths because it just gets the body ready to receive, to allow for that free flow of oxygen through the vessel. I snuck a 4th one there. And then we're going to start with our fire breath. So you're going to breathe in and then pulling your stomach in repeatedly to exhale, and then the inhale will happen naturally. And you're exhaling through your nose. I'm gonna set a timer. Let's do 1 minute. Let's do 1 minute on the clock, starting now. So if it helps to keep your mouth closed, you repeatedly pulling your stomach in, exhaling through your nose. You might need to blow your nose, get any mucus, any boogies off. I'm trying to blow my nose on y'all. You might feel called to put your hands, put your hands on your stomach or on your sacral chakra area. And we're gonna go for another minute because I was talking. See, this is why I don't do yoga videos, like because I don't like. I could do a voiceover though, like for a moment, but I don't like talking as I'm trying to do it because how I'm gonna talk and do it at the same time? Like that's not how my brain's set up. I need to focus. But we're gonna go in for another minute, y'all. Another minute of fire breath. So if you feel called to place your hands on your stomach, your sacral chakra, reproductive area, please do so. And again, we are breathing out through the nose repeatedly, pulling in with the gut. Ready, go. Allow yourself to have a couple deep breaths or let your breath flow naturally. If you're like me, you feeling some fire in your stomach right now, in your reproductive area, in your lower chakras. You might feel that energy running up, bringing some liveliness, some vibrancy through your heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakra. But you definitely feel some tightness in that gut, In that 1 minute, I did 150. So always remember to go at your own pace, at your own flow. I should have said that in the beginning because I know it's kind of like intuitive to try to match the pace of the person who is leading the breaths, but go at your own pace, go at your own rate, as fast as slow as you feel called to. Sometimes I'm saying I do more or less in that amount of time, so it's not that deep. Like the number is not that deep unless you're intentionally on the road to increasing how many you do each and every time. So we're gonna get in a comfortable position if you're not already. And now we're gonna work to bring that vibrant fire energy up through the higher chakras. Let's do some box breaths. These are my go-to. If y'all see my content, you already know these are my go-to. Let's do some box breaths. So we're gonna do in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, and repeat that process. It looks like I ain't got no clothes on. Hold on. There we go. So I'm going to put another minute on the clock, and I'm gonna try to count it out with my fingers. But essentially, it might help just to like close your eyes and keep count in your head. I know that's helpful for me a lot of times, but I am going to try to count out for those who would like to see it visually. So, like I said, don't hang on to my count, but I'm gonna do what I can do. In, hold, out. Technical difficulties, but we right back at it. We're gonna start from the top, and that was perfect actually, because we're back at 1 minute. Ready? We're gonna start again with our box breaths. Starting now. In, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold, in, out, in, out, in, and release. Box breaths are usually always. I usually feel that energy in my third eye. What's happening? Let me know, where did you feel energy releasing or energy balancing itself during those box breaths? Box breaths. I want to do some breath holds as well because they have really been like my thing. I love a good breath hold, and that's something where I like to increase the longer that I can hold my breath because, as some may know, as some may not know, holding in air, oxygen, prana is a great way to become more in tune with self and in tune with the universe at the same time. Because when you think about it, oxygen airflow is essentially traversing all of the realms. It's like it's in the spiritual realm because it is of spirit. Spirit is air, spirit is oxygen, and it's also our connection to the spirit realm and the connection to the physical realm because we breathe oxygen. Without it, we wouldn't be alive, essentially, which is so crazy, right? Because oxygen is what keeps us alive in the physical realm, and oxygen is what creates us and forms us in the spiritual realm. So I think that's so beautiful. That's so cool. And outside, or in addition to that, it just feels really good to me personally, like being able to expand my lungs. It puts you in a state of meditation, essentially, is the best word that I can think of for it. And it really just feels good inside the body. So we're gonna do some breath